lot of very, very interesting things going on in the market today. I mean, we had the CME halting futures and derivatives trading after the servers were overheating, so that's pretty interesting. We have, again, a lot of the bios are still looking really solid over here, but again, what an absolutely awesome week that this has been in the market. If you guys have been following along with the LTMP methodology and the LTMP methods, guys, I mean, the post-earnings trades have been absolutely nuts. The multi-hundred, the 400% trades on Zoom, all of the different bios looking really good. I mean, this new one here, EXEL, looks good. RKT was another great one. We've got a couple of other great moves cooking over here. But today is, today the market closes early at about 1 Eastern time. So today is really going to be a day of ticker hunting, understanding what we need to look for going into next week, and starting to build our watch list for that. I mean, again, think about all of the crazy moves that we've had this week. We really don't have to do anything. We're really just looking to finish off the week strong. Again, I really would not expect to see a whole lot happening in the market today, but overall, market's looking decent. I mean, if you look at this on the daily time frame here, I mean, market's starting to rip back to the upside here, looking pretty solid. We could be in for a very, very interesting Santa rally. Let's see. XRP is too close to the 200 EMA, so I'm not really interested in that. H bar, let's see. I mean, this one, they look okay. I mean, they're not great. I mean, they're just shifting off of their lows here, so they look okay. This one has a little bit more room to the 200 EMA, but XRP, I mean, it's kind of too close here. I mean, you could flip it up to the 200 there, but it's a decent setup, flatlining on top of the 10. If you want to take it, go for it, but not really my favorites out there. You're a bit hungover. Can we get ankles for Black Friday? No. Oh, it is Black Friday. It is Black Friday. I forgot about that. Okay, so, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of day again. Say good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, would love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the group, new to the stream, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys in here. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Costs you nothing to do it, but it helps me out a whole lot. Spreading these streams out to as many people who actually want to learn. Again, I'm not monetized on YouTube. Why? Why am I not monetized on YouTube, guys? Or why did Instagram ban me? Because we're showcasing results from the trades that I hand out to LTMP, and the results of those guys are things that the trading community and these social media platforms have literally never seen before. Nobody else has handed out 35 10x plus trades in a very short period of time, and also handed them out for free on social media, calling them out before they happen. So, if you guys wouldn't mind, again, if you guys do get 200 likes on the stream today, I will start highlighting some more of my absolute favorite setups. Remember, last time I did this for you guys hit the like goal. I gave you guys PDD, and you guys all made 300%. Then the next one, I tried to give you FedEx, which was a 3,000%er, and you guys didn't hit the like button. That's fine. I just kept it for LTMP. So, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Costs you nothing to do. It helps me out a whole lot. So let's see what we can QNT. Let's see. Too close to the 200. Too close to the 200. A lot of those cryptos are too close to the 200. I mean, they look good. It's just you're not going to be, like, you really, that first target's just going to be at that 200 there. So I wouldn't really expect those to continue. Where's Bitcoin over here? Let's see. Bitcoin's ripping back into the zone here. That's good. So, yeah, let's see what we get today. I mean, we're going to be looking at, I don't think ES is trading right now. I think it's still just spot. I mean, I can look at ES and see if it's moving, but oh no, it's back. Okay, so we have ES back over here. The glare. It's not the hang. It's the window. It's the window. Farcoin, PTLO. Yeah, I grabbed a little bit of it. Let's see. This looks filthy. PTLO is one of the most disgusting setups in the market right now. All the food names, Chipotle, Kava, a lot of them look really good. So we'll see what happens to them. Next target on RKT, 2063, even though I know a lot of you guys have already made this one free. I mean, guys, we can go through some of the, where is this one? ILMN, how's that looking over here? Illumina still looking good. I mean, guys, you guys have seen, those of you that have been hanging around on the streams, there's literally been, I keep forgetting so many of these different tickers that I've handed out to you guys that have just absolutely crushed it this week. There's too many to count. With the way the market looks right now, I mean, I'll take a look at rate cut expectations just to kind of see. Yeah, I mean, here we go. Rate cut probabilities for December now are up to 86.9%. Again, with the market's big fear coming from that idea that the Fed was not going to cut rates based on them not receiving some of the inflation data that they didn't receive during basically the government blackout period with the data. Now that these expectations are moving back to the upside in sort of a more realistic area, because again, think about all the labor market data that we've seen. It's terrible. Unemployment's going up. Layoffs are increasing. Job gains are going the other way. It's like, if you're thinking about the dual mandate, one side of the dual mandate is screaming at us that the Fed needs to keep cutting. So that's why you guys heard me over the last couple of weeks here being like, well, we can have the realistic understanding of what's happening in the market and get a good understanding of what's going to happen next. But if the masses are just going to run around being, quite honestly, pretty stupid, we can't just try and force what we know to be true onto the market. We just have to sit back, relax, and wait until the market starts to shift. And that's exactly what we've been able to do as these rate cut expectations move back to the upside. And we see these rate-sensitive names starting to go crazy. Biotech, healthcare, RKT, things like that. So let's see. But yeah, keep smacking that like button on the... Oh, you know what? Another one? Newsmax is starting to set up over here. That could be a very fun one. Newsmax is starting to set up. So I gave you guys a little freebie there. Little freebie. I think the 10 years back down below 4. It's right around 4 here. So, but Illumina still looking good. EXEL still looking good. Where's MDT? Because that was another crazy one that you guys were able to nail. From what, 102 all the way up to 106? That was a really, really good one. We have to go with the flow. Exactly. Well, it's not even about going with the flow. Like the market is going to, most of the time, like people are going to look at market expectations and assume they're correct. Most of the time, the market's expectations, guys, are not correct, which is where a lot of the great money comes from. ONDS, I don't think is a setup. And it's getting there. It's starting to get there, but it's not perfect. Webull now. Read the pre-market plan. There you go. That's my thoughts on Webull. Read the pre-market plan. Let's see. Simple as that. Let's see if there's anything coming through the feed over here. I don't think so. We got 8 minutes to go until open. I highly doubt we're going to be doing anything new today. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Also, Apex is still doing that crazy sale. So if you guys need some more Apex accounts, make sure you guys use code VIX. What is it? 80% off all evaluation sizes. Lifetime PA fees on the 100K are now $10. So I think it's the cheapest 100K accounts anywhere, which is pretty nuts. So if you guys are interested in Apex, there you go. Where can you read it? It's in LTMP. It's the same place it always is. It's the same place it always is. So again, all of you remember, the Black Friday sale for the LTMP group is still going on. The link is pinned to the top of the live chat, but I will... What do you call it? I'll put it in the live chat for you guys here too. If you use code Black Friday, you get 75% off your first month, which is ridiculous. It's literally less than $1 a day for your first month to hop in, guys. And you get to lock in this lower rate before the prices go up. So that'll probably go until Monday. I don't know. Maybe I'll give you guys a little bit more time, but that Black Friday sale for LTMP is ridiculous. I shouldn't even be doing that, but you're welcome. And then you guys that are in LTMP have the Mastermind discount as well. And the Mastermind streams are going to be back on Monday. Monday night. We weren't going to do the day before Thanksgiving. That didn't make sense. Target? What does Target look like? Does it look good? I mean, no. Like, you guys were all over this one on here. But, like, it just wasn't, like you had so many targets on this thing, but it was, targets on target. But again, this is why I kept telling you guys, Target's not in a place right now where it is enticing me to buy it all. I don't like that one. I think Novo's moving up a little bit this morning, too. Back around 50, 49.22, up 1% there. That's good. Novo's still looking. I still love this thing. I think Wegovy was outpacing prescriptions, or outpacing Lilly Zepbound on prescriptions again this week, or the first week of November. When that data came out, that was solid. Yeah, gold looks interesting. What are the other food names? How are those looking? Chipotle, still looking good. Yeah, gold looks good too. Gold looks like it could have some fun. It's got a weird weekly setup, but it could definitely be fun. Kava, how's this looking? They look okay. We got to see if they want to get some follow through. Do I think SoFi will be included in this S&P 500? It could. It definitely could. Be nice if it did. But the S&P, I mean, is really, really good. If you look at like a lot of the things that have been added and subtracted from those big ETFs, like over the last couple of years, it's been really terrible. Like they were adding like SMCI to stuff. Like it's just not. They've been doing really, really, really poorly with the additions and subtractions. Like SoFi has qualified, I think, for a while, and they just haven't added it. Like, but think about the move that SoFi has had. It's ripped. KO is KO setting up again? Yeah, Coca-Cola is setting up again here, guys. So that, I mean, you guys can have this one as a freebie too. Coca-Cola above 73.18. That's a good one. That is a good one there too. We got 4 minutes to go until open. Let's see. I don't think. I mean, I can look at the newsfeed again, but I don't really think so. Yeah, I mean, you're seeing. Breath is looking a little better. I mean, we can take a look at XBI over here. I'd assume it's still looking solid. Yeah, like XBI is still looking good. XLV, not really doing much, but I mean, again, it still looks unbelievable. Like, think about, guys, this is the type of analysis that everybody needs to be going through if they really want to hit the big winners. And this is why, again, we have weeks like this where it's just, there are too many epic winners in LTMP to count. It's like we've had our understanding of what is actually going on with the market. As soon as the market starts to catch up to where we're at, then we start to see moves like this happen. Like we saw the really, really solid setups in just the overall healthcare sector. Then it breaks to the upside again, being a more rate sensitive name. Then you have XBI, which is biotech. We had a lot of those big biotech moves. Think about Grau. This was an absolutely insane one that just absolutely ripped, and it's now setting up again. The entry was down here at what about 90, runs to that first 110 target there. Now you've got 120 and 130 to go hunt, and you could just sit in this. It's a share trade. It's a shit. You could just sit in it. So like again, that's the type of stuff that's gonna set you guys all apart. It's not just like this day trading nonsense that everybody is trying to shove at you on social media for no reason. You know, I don't know why people are still doing that. When you guys all have the ability to have every single time that you take a trade, have that potential for the trade to run multi-hundreds, if not multi-thousands of %. I show it to you guys every single week. Every week. So you guys, this is the best sale that I think I'm ever going to do for LTMP2. I mean, make sure you guys take advantage of it because like you guys, I don't know how else to prove this to you guys. How many more of these insane winners are you guys just going to actively choose to miss? How many? You gonna wait for the next 35 10x trades that I call out? Are you gonna wait for that? Think about where your account would be if you just hit a couple of them. I mean, I've shown you guys the math a lot. So again, we'll see what we get today. Again, today's really just a ticker hunting day to see, and then see if we can get continuation out of any of these other names that I've been outlining, but a lot of them are just risk-free at this point. You want that sale too? Sorry, you can't. New members only. Free BF. Black Friday. Free? No, I would never give anything in LTMP away for free. Are you nuts? Are you nuts? All right, 40 seconds here. All right. Selling off a little into open, but again, it's just, I don't really think we're going to see a whole lot today. We are still above the escalation zone, which I really like. That's a very strong sign that we've held above this escalation zone. It's fine if we come down and test it today. Actually, today would be a good day to come down and test it to see if we can hold. Here we go. Ding, ding, ding. Market's open. Market's open. Newsmax looks interesting. Grouse, where's PTLO? Gold's up. Gold could be very fun in the near future. Gold could be very fun. RKT, nothing. I mean, let's check on some of the bios. Where's the XEL? Where is MDGL? I think is another one. That's still looking okay. My favorite, I don't know if I'd say Twilio's my favorite, but I mean, it is a fun one that we've nailed. Yeah, Twilio's starting to set up here. That could be really, really, really good as well. Yeah, today's really just a day that we're going to go hunt tickers, see if we can find stuff going into next week, because again, this has been an unreal week for LTMP. There's not really much else we need to do this week. But let's see here. Again, keep smacking that like on the way in if you guys have not already. If you guys get to 200 likes, I'll start outlining some of my absolute favorite setups. Let's see. PTLO doing nothing right now. Let's see what happens with that. Stop is what? 505, I think? Yeah, 505. RKT. This could get nutty. I mean, if we can get RKT up to 2063, that could be really nasty. What's the market doing? Nothing. Where are things like Apple, all of the Apple, again, it's kind of starting to set up here on the daily here after that little weekly breakout. That could get really interesting too. Facebook, how are we looking here? Facebook starting to set up just a little too close to the 200 EMA there. What else? I mean, we can take a look at the big boys, Nvda, AMD, Nvidia down. AMD probably slightly red. No, it's still up a little bit. Where's Novo? Novo kind of flat here. Where's Bull? Yeah, this is starting to look. This is exactly. Think about what I've outlined for you guys on Bull and what we're starting to see right now. That's textbook. That's exactly what we want to start seeing on Bull. Do I think this week is a bull trap? Why would this week be a bull trap? I think the everything else that we've seen in the market is a bear trap, because what people are thinking, right? Because okay, Arthur, let's think about all the things that I've been talking about. The bear, what we've been talking about in the market for why we're seeing this downside doesn't actually make any sense. Like the what do you call it? The reason why we were seeing the market sell off had nothing to do with the China escalation. It really had nothing to do with like AI bubble fears, because then you have Nvidia come out and crush earnings. Everything had to do with the fact that the government was not receiving, or the Fed was not receiving the data that they needed, that they said they needed in order to make a good decision on whether or not they wanted to cut rates. Had nothing to do with the data that they were seeing, and actually the data that we were seeing was all in support of a cut. So in reality, the move that we saw to the downside was more of a bear trap, and what we're seeing now is the mean reversion back to the upside to where the market should be. Like, if you actually saw like things in the market dictating that we should be moving to the downside as aggressively as we were, then okay. But we really didn't. And then think about the analysis that I've been giving to you guys. It's like, none of that makes any sense. The market's freaking out for no reason. There's no reason to see these wild levels of fear in the market, and we should be looking for things that are rate sensitive as we start to see these expectations move back to the upside. That's why you're able to see the LTMP group come out this week and just go, oh my God, we nailed every crazy biotech stock move, healthcare stock move. You guys got Eli Lilly, and then we also nail things like RKT. Does that make sense? It's like this isn't bull trap, because it would have to be an overall bear thesis that makes way more sense, and that's just not the case right now. The bear thesis was the one that didn't make a whole lot of sense. They're like, ooh, asset prices are extended. It's like, okay, but they're always extended. Right? So you really have to think about what is driving the fear in the market. Isn't the job market just really bad? Yes, it is. And that is in support of cuts. So when you see everybody starting to say, oh, the Fed's not going to cut, it's like, the Fed might be dumb sometimes, and they say pretty stupid things every now and then, but when it comes down to it, they're going to make the right decision. But that's the things that we've been talking about on here and why we've been able to crush it so much this week, right? Like, again, like I say all the time, guys, pay attention or pay a premium. These types of instances are the ones that I've been telling you guys about where you have to, like, well, this is why I say, like, are you going to wait for the next 10x trades that I'm going to call out? Because by the time that they happen, there might be a little bit of a lull in the market. In those periods over the last 2 weeks are really the times that you need to be, like, learning how to execute on these absolutely epic moves. So again, you guys all have the Black Friday sale for LTMP, 75% off your first month with code Black Friday. Make sure you guys are taking advantage of that before it's too late. It's literally less than $1 a month or $1 a day, sorry, for you guys to hop in. I can throw that link in the live chat here for you guys too. For those of you guys that don't know how to find a link at the top of the live chat, there you guys go there. Let's see, PTLO is not doing anything really here. Yields aren't really doing much. RKT is pretty flat. Market's not really doing anything. This is kind of what I expect to happen today. I wouldn't expect a whole lot of crazy moves. I don't think we're really going to be looking at any post-earnings. Like I told you guys in the pre-market plan, let's see. I'd love to see RKT back over 20. If you can get a close on RKT over 20 this week, that'd be pretty good. Where are some of the other bios like EXEL? Just kind of chilling. Where is SNDX? Because that was starting to say, yeah, that still looks really good on a secondary move to the upside there, guys. And then where's Newsmax? Twilio is starting to look good here. I'm going to throw a little placeholder on this, but that is looking fun. And then where is Newsmax? Because that's another one that we're hunting. That's it. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Market's pumping here a little. Hello. Where's Apple? Nothing. Apple's not really going anywhere. It's setting up on the daily there again, so you might get that. That's why the weekly setups you need so much more time on, or you just trade them with shares. Bull's looking really nutty here. I just, like, this is starting to look really good. Yeah, any other tickers you guys want me to take a look at, let me know. I mean, we haven't even looked at Nio today. How's Nio? Not, I mean, you might be basing on the 200 here, but I'd rather just, if we're going to get another one of these trades on Nio, guys, I mean, the last big one that I gave you guys was one of the 35 10x trades that I gave to LTMP. This break to the upside on the weekly. If you're going to see that setup form, it's going to have to shift to the upside of the 10. You're going to have to see it flatline. So you're at least like 3 weeks away from Nio being anything that we would even want to slightly consider in the short term here. So there's really nothing on this one. SoFi, let's take a look at this. SoFi could actually start to set up for us going into the next couple weeks here. The problem is you've got a lot of noise on this chart here, on this daily here. Palantir, let's see how this looks. Yeah, I mean, Palantir, if you shift this 10 here and set up, this has got a very, very interesting look to it. Tesla pushing up. Yeah, it's not bad. This could give us something too. I mean, you guys know how we trade Tesla. It's ridiculous. Tesla's been one of our best names ever. It's not something that I want to own, but it is something that when it sets up, it's like I tweeted out to you guys. Like, there are certain amounts of names or certain names in the market that, like, we all know that they're going to give us, like, once or twice a year, the best setup that exists ever. And you just can go hammer them. Your price target on bull is 14. I think price targets are the dumbest thing in the market ever for investing. I think they're really, really stupid. Here's why. Like guys, I know that sounds like it's me being an asshole. I'm not, because like it's, you have to like, who cares? Like, who cares about a price target? Price is irrelevant, like so wildly irrelevant in most cases. Like, you should be thesis driven. Like, think about like, okay, first of all, most of the time, nobody is going to have the analytical capability to get an actual fair value estimate out of a name and say this is what it should be worth. And even if you could, you are still dealing with a market that is going to be so irrational anyway, because the efficient market hypothesis is not a real thing, that price target is then even more irrelevant. Right? So this is where the three-pillared approach comes from. This is why I hate price targets, because it doesn't do anything for anybody at any... Ooh, there's Coca-Cola if you want it. They're so irrelevant. What you should be doing is being thesis-driven. Like, think about the PM example that I've given you, that I've talked about with you guys so many times. I outlined Philip Morris for you guys down in here in April of 2024 at $95 a share. Why? Why was this such a good idea? Well, the year-over-year Zyn shipments, again, Philip Morris owns Swedish Match owns Zyn. The year-over-year Zyn shipments to the United States were just like going vertical. Now, when you look at all of those numbers throughout all of these earnings and this stock continuing to go up and up and up and up, there was only one time that it actually makes sense to actually trim this position and to have something that's thesis breaking. Do you know when it is? It's right here. The reason for that is that you had year-over-year Zyn shipments going up, 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 up. So all of this short-term volatility doesn't really mean a whole lot to you. Like, let's say your price target, you bought it at 95, was 130. Who cares? It doesn't matter what your price target is. What matters is the thesis, right? Because the market can, like, if you have a really good thesis for something, like Palantir, let's say. If you bought it at 15 and your target was 50, but the market is still going crazy on it, and they're still doing everything they need to do from a fundamentals perspective, how relevant is your $50 price target? It's not at all. I hate price targets. They're like one of my biggest, like, in the market. I don't like them. I don't think they do anything for anybody at all. Rage. WRD. Does that make sense to everybody? That looks really good, Alfie. But does that make sense, guys? Why I don't care about price targets? It's like, even if you knew what a stock was fairly valued in the market, it's still irrelevant. You got to think more generally. It's like, is it undervalued? By how much? How can the market shift? It's like trying to be that pinpoint exact to it. It's like, if that was possible out there, it would just get arbed out immediately. Like, if we all knew that a stock like, let's say, I don't know, Webull, everybody knew that the stock was worth $15 a share. The company was worth, whatever the valuation is, $15 a share. If everybody knew that based on the analysis, it would be trading at $15 a share. You know? That's the problem I have with it, because it's just not, you want to trade it, that's a different thing. SLV looks interesting over here. Yeah, silver's ripping. Is gold still going? Oh yeah, gold's getting close. The weekly breakout on gold could get really interesting there. Again, guys, if you want to have different results than everybody else, you have to think and act differently than they do. Like, guys, there's a you guys all know, there's very simple reasons behind why, like, I'm able to come out here and showcase, like the gains that, like, nobody else has ever seen before with the LTMP group. It's because we do things differently. We don't think like the average retail market participant. If we did, our results would be as terrible as theirs were, right? I just hate price. I hate it. It just doesn't make any sense. If it made sense to do it, we would do it, but it doesn't, so we don't. It's as simple as that. Where's Coca-Cola? Let's see. Yeah, Coke looks really good here. LIF, let's see. That looks really good too. DLB. That looks good. Little close to 200. IBM could be really fun. A little bit too much noise. VRSK. That looks pretty good. I like that. I like that above 226. Becky. Yeah, it looks good again. It's just like these are a little close to the 200s here. ODD. That looks okay. RKT not doing much. Market just flying around. Gold might touch this today. 388, because look at the weekly. Again, it's not a perfect weekly setup. But it is breaking out on the weekly again. That looks really good. So, again, keep smacking that like button on the way in, guys. Again, I'm going to say things to you guys, too, that a lot of you guys aren't going to like. But quite honestly, I don't care. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to make you money and show you how to actually do this. You know? That's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. PTLO marching a little there. Hello. Portillo's. Tessie back down, but we could get a nice Tessie setup going into next week. Ooh, we're almost already at 50 likes. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Ooh, we got some Dave tickers. RZLV. Arthur, this is a terrible chart. Please, I don't know if you're an LTMP yet, but like, please do yourself a favor. Like, this is a very dangerous looking chart here. This looks like it wants to nuke lower. Be very, very careful with this stuff. You know what I want to take a look at? Where are the quantum names? Ooh. Hold on. You kind of got a like modified base and break on RGTI here. That could be really dirty. What about QS? QBTS? Yeah, QBTS and RGTI. Remember, we hit this one here. 34 all the way up to 58. That was disgusting. So that could be a really, really... I actually don't hate that. What the... This is... I actually really like this. I really do like this. Over... What's this? It's this high. 27.18. I like that. That looks really good. QUBT, kinda. Hold on, we can take a look at that in a second. Let's see. Yeah, I tweeted that out. Let me, I'll grab the link to that tweet. Here you guys go. Drop some likes, drop some retweets. What did you say? QUBT? That was another one that we nailed too. This one right here. Boom. This was fun. Yeah, but this has got the 200 to contend with. I probably wouldn't be screwing around with that too much. Oh, here comes Portillo's. But yeah, I really like that RGTI. That's right off the 200. Nice base. Almost a little inverted head and shoulders there. That looks really good. That's what you want to look for out of bases. That's, oh boy, that's okay. They're giving us stuff. IONQ. Well, if you guys were, again, paying attention over the last few months here, I gave you guys this IONQ move. This was, I think this was an 8,000% move for LTMP. Like, just think about it like that, guys. Like, you hit one of those moves, you risk, like, and let's be conservative here, that you have 1% in your account. You make it free at 100% or the first target. So now you have 0.5% in your account in the trade. The trade runs 8,000%. You've now made 40% on your account in one trade. you then have to go and lose 40 trades in a row to just go back to break even. Oh, wow. Maybe that's why everybody loves LTFP so much. Because, guys, the margin for error is so big. This actually does look like it's peaking here, though. Little bit. Nothing crazy, but, like, you could get a setup on this as, where is it? RGTI starts to move. Like, those are the types of moves that, like, you guys are able to catch. I really do like that RGTI, though. I really do. That could be a very fun one. So, again, make sure, again, those of you guys that still need to hop into LTP, take advantage of the Black Friday sale. 75% off your first month with code Black Friday. Again, it's less than $1 a day for you guys to hop in. By the end of, like, the first day you're in there, if you watch the videos, you're going to understand how to do everything. It's so simple. Like, I could teach a 4-year-old how to do this. And the hard part of the market, guys, is not, like, I know it sounds crazy, like all these big multi-1,000% trades happening like a bunch, but like that's not the hard part in the market. And as all of you guys have come to learn that have been in there for like the last, I don't know, month and a half, 2 months, you guys have realized like when I come out and say, no, this is not the time to be touching things in the market, that's the hard part because a lot of you guys, and I was saying this when the market was going crazy and there were like 1,000%ers left and right, I was like, you guys are all spoiled. And the reason why I'm saying you're spoiled is because like you're getting moves that like nobody is witnessing. But what you can't then do is try and force those onto the charts all the time. Again, it's the time, it's knowing when to take your foot off the gas is what is the most important thing in the market, which again, you guys have me to tell you that. But you got to listen. Portillo's starting to cruise here a little bit. That would be fun if we saw that thing move to the upside. I mean, RGTI, what is it? It's 27.18 is our level of interest there. That, oh boy. Uh, 388. I think that's the same level that I was looking at. Yeah, 388. I don't hate that. That's on the weekly, that's fine on gold. I really do like that RGTI, though. That looks, like, filthy. Really, really, really filthy. So, next week, I should be able to get a lot more YouTube videos out for you guys, too. Yeah, and you guys have all weekend to go through the curriculum videos and ask me questions. I'll be around. I'll be around. Those of you guys that are hopping in. I'd love to see Portillo's rip because this is just the best freaking setup in the market. Like, this is nutty. RGTI is pretty close. Just in terms of, like, what a base looks like. Oh, God. That looks really good. But then again, IO and Q is starting to peak here as well. So if you get a setup on IO and Q2 and RGTI, you could have both of them. And like think about how aggressive this could and fast this could move back up here. This could be yet another like multi-1,000% trade. 2680. It's in the Daniel. It's in the what do you call it? I tweeted it and it's in the what do you call it? In the watch list section. Weekly on gold getting close. Where are the food names? How's Chipotle look? Chipotle's looking decent. Cava, how's that look? Nothing really. Sweet Green, nothing. But Portillo's does look good here still. That looks disgusting. Let's check in on some of the buy. Where's XBI here? How's that looking today? Down a little. So where's the XEL? Coming down a little. Growl, how's that looking? Growl is forming another. Grail is forming another setup, guys. I mean, you already hit the first. Like everybody has stops to break even on this thing. There's no risk on this anymore. Up to 20 is the next target. If you want to squeeze it out to 130, that's fine too. This morning, I just put it in there, and I also just tweeted it out, and I've talked about it on stream, so I'm not going to keep going over and over and over, you know. where's AMD? How's that look? And then we'll check back. Ooh, AMD weekly moving back up there. That's good. Where's Nova? Down, but that's a decent weekly candle there, coming back into the range. Yeah, one of my favorite times of the year, guys, is what we're about to see. Going into like the holiday period, especially Christmas, the amount of messages, guys, that I get every single year about, it's usually pictures of either, it's two things. It's food that people have bought with like trading gains. There's Twilio. That's technically valid. Hold on, sorry. That looks good. It's either like pictures of food or blankets or clothing that people are donating with the gains that they've made from the trades that I've handed out to everybody, or it's like, these are the gifts that I'm now buying my children that I wouldn't have been able to do without LTMP. Like those are my favorite messages, guys, and that's why I do what I do for you guys. So that you guys are going to have extra disposable income to do things that you want to do. This is like the best time of the year. Twilio looks really good there, though. Like, really good. It's got a little bit of a dead chain. Wow. Little bit of a dead chain on Twilio there. Look good though. And yeah, I know, especially after this year too, like with the amount of crazy gains and results that you guys have had, like it's going to be one of the craziest years on record. RKT moving up a little there. UGI daily. It's a little extended. That's the issue I have with that. Little extended there. Again, I would not expect a whole lot out of the market today either, just generally. RKT though still looking really good for some continuation here. That could get very fun. Portillo still looks good. It's just taking a little bit to go. You could get a couple of snap days in here like this. 9%, boom, and it just goes. And it just gets off to the races, which could be very fun. Twilio looks good too. Where's Coca-Cola? That was another one that we were looking at. Nothing crazy. I mean, I'm not really looking to do a whole lot today. Again, like I said in the pre-market plan, this is a day to start hunting for things going into next week, which RGTI looks like freaking ridiculous, guys. Like this could be another one of those trades where I just come out and I'm like, I don't know what else you want, how many more of these you need to see, you know? Spreads are terrible. They're fine if you're not trying to scalp nonsense on short time frames. You know? Reaper says, LTMP is paying my mortgage and bought a bulldog puppy with his gains. Reaper, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. Yeah, remember like a month, probably 2 months ago, we saw like one person comes out in LTMP and is like, oh yeah, look, I just bought a car. And then we have Logan come out and say, oh my God, I just bought my first house with my LTMP gains. And then we had like 4 more people being like, look at all of the cars that we just bought with all of our gains from the group. It's like, guys, there's a reason why everybody that comes in there is able to have so much more success with us than in all of these other groups. It's because we do things differently, and the fact that every single trade that we take has the potential to run multi-hundreds, if not multi-thousands of %. That once you guys see how simple this actually is, you'll have the same reaction that everybody does once they hop in. They're like, oh my God, why wasn't I doing this the entire time? And I just sit here and I go, I don't know. I've shown you. There's not much else I can do from my end to show you guys. So again, here's the link. It's in the live chat. Use code Black Friday, 75% off your first month. It's great. I should not be doing that. And you get to lock in the lower rate before the prices go up too, which is happening very soon. Twilio's an interesting one. I mean, you could go... If you really wanted to sling it, I mean, you could go first target all the way back up to the highs at 138. I mean, that's the earnings, like the post-earnings peak. If it's just beneath the 200 EMA, Adrian, I'm not really going to be all that interested in that. There goes Twilio a little. Come on. Looks good. PTLO just hanging around. RKT still looks good. Really interested in those quantum moves, guys. I'm telling you. I'm interested. I'm very interested in some quantum. If they do this and they snap them, oh boy. It could be a really, really fun end to the year. Riot? I don't like the miners, Nino. But that could get interesting. Where's Coin? I'd rather trade something like Coin or IBIT. Yeah, they're moving because Bitcoin's moving. Like, where's IBIT? Like, if IBIT gets a setup in here, like, it is, it's kind of right under the 200 EMA, but you've got a little bit of room here. There's Portillo's above the entry point. RKT starting to climb up a little here. There we go. Like, and then think about it, too. Like, let's go through, where's ILMN? How's that look? Still looks unbelievable off of this weekly break here. Where's MNST? Again, that was another really good one. That first target, for those of you guys that haven't made this free yet, is right around 76.40. That's another great one from this week. AEO from this week, too, guys, was absolutely nuts. This was, all right, here's a 1 to 10 risk to reward. You hit one of these trades here, guys, 1 to 10. You have to lose 10 trades in a row to just go back to break even. Sound good? I think it sounds amazing. Visa. Yeah, it looks good, but you can't be, like, just because it looks good, it doesn't mean that you touch it, you know? That's, like, the first step. Well, once you guys can, identify what the setup looks like and how to operate, like, how to execute them, the next step is being able to understand, okay, this is one that we want to trade, and this is one that we don't. PTLO slowly moving there. That's nice. Getting ready to launch. Guys, Portillo's is, like, literally the best setup in the market right now. There is not a single stock out there that I have seen right now that has the kind of like risk to reward potential here that Portillo's does. RGTI maybe, just because we know they can move in IONQ, but like something like Portillo's that nobody's paying attention to, that like those are some of my favorite trades. Like, yeah, it's fun to hit Nvidia and Tesla and all of those, but things like think about the MSOS trade. That was another one of the 35 10x trades that you guys had. It's like, that was a fun one. Nio was another fun one. UPST, I don't think that one's looking that good. Nah, it's just shifting up. If you get a setup here, this could be a fun one. But it's not doing anything right now for us. Yeah, gold not doing it yet. You might get the weekly break next week. It's okay, so it's not quite, it's like 388.18 is really the level on gold, but 388 is fine if you want to touch it. But again, it's not like the setup that I gave you guys back down in here where the LTMP members were making hundreds of thousands of dollars on this gold move to the upside, which was the one. I think the gold trade this year was one of the most fun ones because it was based in a macro thesis. SNDX round 2. Yeah, SNDX looks good. Yep, there it goes. Yup, round 2. This one's already sitting at what? 1 to 3? There you go. You've already, guys, everybody's already able to make SNDX free. You got a next target up here at 2250, which is a what? 1 to 8 risk to reward. So think about it. You've hit 1 to 10 on AEO. You nailed what? Grail for, I don't know, that was probably 1 to 4, 1 to 5. You got SNDX already sitting at 1 to 3. With risk-free positions on that thing. You've got RKT ripping. You've had the multi-100% trades on Zoom this week. You had all of the other biotechs, and now you're sitting in something like Portillo's as well that could go absolutely ridiculous. Like, how many more do you guys need to see? Like, this reminds me, guys, of DNUT, AEO, and all of those. The RGTI is a little bit different because this is going to be something, potentially, that you could just get the hype right back into, and it just goes, boom, right back to the upside. And nobody's really paying attention to these yet because we see this a lot, and I see this out of you guys, like a lot of the people that just hang around in the live chat a lot too. Everybody loves to chase in whatever it is. So, like, I could sit here and tell you guys now that, like, this setup looks amazing, and then it fires. And the surprising part is, even after you guys have seen me do this so many times, you're still going to be like, I don't know. It's like, guys, every trade that I outline has the potential to run multi-hundreds, if not multi-thousands of %. That's why everything works the way it does. But then people are going to wait for the next 10, and then they're going to chase after. And it's like, well, you could have just learned now. And you could have hit all of the 10Xers with us. Portillo's looking good. RKT looking good. You want to look at UPS? Again, I mean, it looks good. Where's the 200? It's just right there. FDX and FedEx, I think, still looks good. Yeah, FedEx still marching along here a little bit. Pfizer? No. Where's Lilly today? Yeah, Lilly shifting back down. Great move, though, up to here. I mean, that was, what, 1 to 4? That was great. I'd love to see Portillo's launch. That would be really fun. I love how that looks. If Visa looks good, it's just 200 EMAs right there. And you can't really do much with that. Kava looks good too. Low needs more time. Yeah, I mean, if it flatlines on top of the 200, you will have to screw around with this zone, but that could still look good too. RKT looks good. PTLO looks good. SNDX is starting to move a little. Mara. No. I mean, maybe you get the shift in the miners. I just don't like the miners. Where's Iron? No. The miners just trade weird. They don't go like they used to. So, like, you got to be very careful. And the chains are blasted. Newsmax? Yeah, I know. I mean, that was one that... Oh, there's PTLO movement. There you go. Where's Newsmax? Yeah, I know. That looks really good. What did I say the level was? 861 on this thing? I like that. Portillo's new highs. There you go. What is a reasonable target? What do you think? It's guys, the targets are like the easiest thing in the world. It's just big levels of resistance overhead. Where is a big level of resistance on Portillo's? Right here, 683. Boom. Perfect, right there. Boom. October 3rd. Yes. What is it? Yeah, 683. Big low. It's as simple as that. Newsmax looks really good though. Where'd Twilio go? Is that doing anything? Yeah. It's chopping around. BTLO, hello. MIST. Ooh, what was that? Did I move that? No. MIST near the first TP. Oh my god, yeah, that was another great one. Look, yep, right here. That looks really good. 275, 2 cents away on that thing. There you go. There's another one. See, guys, like these are the like there's so many of these epic moves this week that like there's too many to count. SNDS. Well, it's a share trade. You can let that go for as long as you want to. I mean, think about where this ran in terms of a risk to reward. Like if you were targeting 1 to 3, you hit it. Stops to break even, let it rip to the next target, you know? That's why the share trades are so nice, because you don't have to do anything with them, you know? Yeah, this MIST move is great too. 1 cent away from first target there. What is that from risk to reward perspective? Right here, bang. Oh, nice. You got another 1 to 4 risk to reward trade this week. 4 times your risk. You're welcome. There's another one. You get this continuation on this thing, guys. Where do you think the next target is on MIST? 1 to 17 risk to reward. Bang. Like, I don't know why everybody in the market doesn't do this. I still don't know. They got to start or else they're screwed. So yeah, you guys, Black Friday sale. The code is Black Friday. That gets you 75% off your first month. It's literally less than $1 a day to join to come nail these with us. BTLO is looking phenomenal. And here comes MIST. Come on, 1 penny. Bing. Do it. Bing. Give it to him. Give him another penny. Up 4.8% on the day. Your EXEL is up 65%. Oh, did that snap back up? Yeah, that's, I mean, it was probably up a little bit more there. Like, that looks really good. Where's Twilio? Nothing. Looks decent. Not the best, but not the worst. It looks good. Like, that thing could get a little snapped. Oh, hold on. Is that target on cores? Oh, no, that's... Oh, base and break on cores. There's one. Not perfect. And again, I'm not really looking to do a whole lot today, but there's another one there for you. Let's see. MIST is getting really close there. Just 2 cents, 1 cent away. What about lift? No. No, way too much noise on that chart. Way too much noise on that. Market's looking decent. Consolidation on Chipotle. You may not get it. You may not get it. I don't really want to trade Chipotle. That's why we're going for different things. Like Portillo's looks way better than Chipotle does. EOSE base. Yeah, Dave was on that. That's not really enough of a base. That's still basically it, like at the bottom. Like this, if you were to say base and break on EOSE, it would have needed to be way down here at the 200. It's just not down enough for me to get interested in it. MIST is still very close up there, that target. RKT still looking good. Market's looking decent. Twilio looking good here. Is the strategy to just buy shitty high beta meme companies and wait till they pump? No. Are you fucking stupid? If you're gonna come in here and act like a moron in my live streams, I will intellectually hurt you. That is quite honestly the dumbest. How could you listen to even 10 minutes of my stream and even think that? How? Like, how? No. No. Oh yeah, let's buy things and wait till they pump. You really think that's how I called out 35 10x trades in a 3-month period? We buy high beta meme companies and wait till they pump? That's what you think we're doing? You think the fact that we just nailed every single biotech move that like nobody heard of before, and we're just buying meme nonsense companies waiting until they pump? Are you stupid? This is the problem with most people. The things that I teach you guys on the stream are so mind-numbingly simple. Mind-numbingly. You literally have to have a kindergarten level education to be able to do this. It is so easy. The fact that everybody in the market doesn't do this after seeing all of the crazy moves it just shows, like what I've always said, that people don't actually want to make money. They just don't, because if they did, they would be trading like this. If you, like, when I say things like, if you want to have different results than everybody else, you have to think and act differently than they do, and then you're like, oh yeah, let's just buy meme thoughts and then buy. Geez, I did not realize that my live chat's usually really good. You guys are usually very well behaved because you've taken the very 10 seconds of time to listen. But I didn't realize that there were still people out there that were that stupid. No. Stupidity is one of the things that just really makes me angry, because you guys don't have to be stupid. And it's not that hard to just be like, oh yeah, look, we could just take trades that every single time we enter them has the potential to run multi-hundreds, if not multi-thousands of %. Why not just do that? I don't know. We're going to keep doing it. So many of you guys out there are just going to miss the next 5, 10x trades, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, just like I said before. And I'm just going to sit here victory lapping all the time and being like, I told you. I told you. You've had every opportunity in the world to come learn this stuff. Why aren't you doing it? EL back to 110. EL, I think that's starting to look decent, but not there yet. It's close. It's close. Market's looking good here. Twilio looking great. RKT moving. There we go. Don't rage, right? No, it's just the problem is that like the reason why I rage is because I know for a fact, I know exactly what every single one of you guys needs in order to have long-term success in the market, and it's not hard. You could learn it in an afternoon. Like, look, every single one of you guys in here that's not enough, you could learn this in like an afternoon and then be fine forever. Everybody loves to overcomplicate the market so much with all sorts of nonsense out there. And like, ooh, there's one algorithm that controls the market. No. PTLO looking good. RKT looking good. Twilio. Anybody grab Twilio? Because that's probably looking dirty right now. Dirty. Where's RGTI? I still wanted to keep an eye on that one. No, it's not there yet. But it's, I mean, this could be a nasty one for next week. Like, really, really, really nasty. DOCN. I could look at the weekly. Yeah, it's just like kinda, but like we don't really do kind ofs. It's gotta look great. Portillo's new highs. There we go. You crush it? Yeah, I know. Everybody does. Like, guys, why do you think everybody loves LTMP so much? They go, oh yeah, look, more 1,000%ers. Like, MAR is extended a little bit. Let's take a look. No. Yeah, it's too extended. Too extended. This looks really good still. Portillo's looks nasty. Gerald, true. Also, shout out to Gerald. I think that's, let me see. Yeah, that's my pinned tweet right now. Like, Gerald, I mean, this is just another one of our awesome success stories in LTMP. Like, this is the tweet. At Short the Vix, man, thank you so much. The lessons you are teaching are life-changing, bro. I truly appreciate you. I started doing exactly the way you teach in April, and here's my P&L year to date. You have done so much for my family. Thank you. You started in April, really following what I teach, and then May, June, July, August, September, October, and November, 7 months a row of green. I wonder why. I wonder why. Serve. Let's say. No. No, not there yet. IBM. IBM looks decent, I think. Yeah, IBM looks, it's just a little bit of noise. It's like Twilio though. Like there's a little noise in here, but they could go, you know? Like they look good. EPD. Not really. Kinda, but like does it really give us the same look as this? Or the GLD move? Or the RKT was a base and break. Or any of the other, like, the biotech moves that we saw this week. Like guys, this is, learn this. Just that. Right there. Boom. Thank you. I'll be here all week. It's not hard. Once you guys, like, come in and you go through the learning curriculum videos, you're going to be like, that's what you're doing to call out all these, like, 1,000%? I'm like, yeah, it's not hard. It's not that difficult. Like, that's why I say I can teach a 4-year-old how to do this. PTLO. Hello there, buddy. 530. Come on. Looking good. I mean, the risk to reward to the first TP here is 1 to 8. That's craziness. Ooh. We got a Dave ticker. And I think I'm going to like it. Watch this. Uh-oh. Another Dave ticker. Another Dave ticker. I like it. I love that one. That one looks really good. RKT looking good. Here we go. Look at this. Ooh, that's not good. Jesse, welcome to the stream, buddy. We're probably going to wrap it up here in a couple minutes. It's going to be a slow day. There's not really all that much to do. I mean, again, RKT's still looking good. PTLO's off to a nice start. Growl chopping around, but I mean, that's kind of just setting up again on the daily there. MIST at TP1 right now? Is it? It's 75. Or I think it's 275, right? No, it was 275. It was really close. It was a penny away. BDX. That looks really good. So when you see these that are right near, when you can get the breaks above the 200 EMA, that's fine. But if they're going to be consolidating below and then just can rip right into it, you don't really want those. What a week, guys. What a week. All the biotech names, the crazy post-earnings. Like, congratulations to everybody that's been nailing these in LTMP. Like, there is nothing else like I'm just going to keep showcasing this stuff to you guys. Not at noon. I believe it's 1. Market closes at 1. Yeah, December rate cut odds for December are now 87%. Oh look, I wonder why that's the case. Like, pay attention or pay a premium, guys. So, all right, it is 10:30. We are going to be wrapping it up here for today. Again, for all of you guys that still need to join, the absolute best place to come and learn how to operate in the market here. Here is the link to LTMP. Get 75% off your first month with code Black Friday. That is the best deal that I'm ever going to offer for LTMP. There you guys go. I mean, you guys saw it this week. It was just absolute print city left and right. There were literally too many epic gain trades that fired off, hitting targets, moving stops to break even to even count. So, have a great weekend, guys. The watch list will be out this weekend. If anybody has any questions about what is in the videos, once you guys hop in, just let me know. I'll always be around to answer. So, folks, I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day.